BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis after the price drop, we mentioned we're looking for the reversal, and this is what we get. But the way it was moving is really corrective. That's mean if you want to look for trade, mostly we could get the trade set up based on lower time frame, 15 minutes, or there is a few opportunity based on 1 hour chart. This is the first one, and this is the second one. And if we move to 15 minute, it will be more clear because as we can see based on 15 minutes, the best things is every correction we could look for trade. But as we mentioned in our analysis, if we get any trade setup based on like 15 minutes and the small correction, we consider as a short term trade. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it. Okay, that's mean any trade we get either from here, if the traders they move their stop loss to break even book some profit. Okay, as we can see, based on 15 minute start, we see the divergence and as well here. I don't think. No, the question is whether there's may we get the reversal or bigger correction. Okay. By the way, no want to see how we can look for trade. As we explain our analysis, still we can expect for continuation even the break the stop. But the only ways, as I explained right now, to look for the small any correction like whatever explained based on 15 minutes, we consider as a short term if we want to look for buy. The best things is if we get a bigger correction based on 1 hour chart, because this one can confirm for the next move for continuation and the price can break the top, which is 276. Okay, almost maybe put here, we see this is what we're looking for 277. All right. By the way, we want to see what's the next and how we can look for trade. We start with daily chart. This is what we have been looking for. We're looking for the reversal. We want the price. We want to see whether we can get any trade setup within this range with the breakout of this top or not. Okay. And even we mentioned, may this one turn to one more drop. This one can be more deeper. The only reason, again, I'm pointing on this because as you can see, based on 1 hour chart, the way it's moving is really corrective. May it can give a reverse. That's when if we get any trade setup, we should know how to manage it. All right. By the way, we move to forward chart. All right, now the thing is because when the price was within this move, we mentioned we're looking for this, and we want the price to drop, break this low, we look for reversal. One things we need to highlight because right now we still we're looking for the reversal. We want to see whether this one can continue and break this top. Okay, but mostly if there is a continuation, what we prefer we get the correction for next move. If we get that mean is next move can give us a confirmation with the price of the with the breakout of the stop. But what I need to highlight here that because we mentioned the way is moving is really corrective, maybe we get one more drop. Okay, and if the next drop break to 236, we can expect to 212. What I want to say is that may this one we can look at this one as a one the first wave, including three waves. This one tend to internal correction for one more drop. This is what we need to I mean, no, because right now we can look at this chart in this way. No, this one tend to internal correction, and this is the first wave, and we can this one move a bit higher to give us one more drop. That's why the next drop, the price easily can tag 212. The reason I want to mention here this is if we get any, I mean, if we see there is a continuation as a corrective, we need to be aware of this. Okay. And if I move to 1 hour chart, based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup for buy. As I mentioned, the best things is if we get a correction. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as we can see, based on 1 hour chart again, similar to what we explained based on forward chart, the best things is if we get full correction for continuation. All right. And if it continues similar to what we have here, the only way is to trade like based on 15 minutes. And one thing to know to need to know that since we mentioned may we get a reversal, all right, because whatever I explained based on forward chart, if we see any sharp move down with the flag, this is where we should take out all the trade we have within this range, because mostly if we get this kind of the move, it can confirm for one more drop. All right, first if we get any sharp move with the flag, this is where we should take out all the trades we have here, and then if we see any sell, if anyone is looking for sell from there, they can look for sell, because mostly if we get any down move, the sell can be quite sharp. By the way, we just follow the chart. As I mentioned, if you want to look for continuation, the best thing is we get the proper trade setup based on 1 hour chart. And right now, we don't have any trade setup either for sell or buy. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.